Hello everybody, it's me Nathan from Doc Strife. So if you don't know, the Moons are a new set of bosses in old school RuneScape, and I'm going to teach you how to do them. So with that being said, if you can't see, I am prepping my inventory, which is supplies in the game. And before we do that, I just going to get a couple of things done so we can get this started. Make sure to always stock up your run energy, otherwise you're going to regret it. Now, I am using tank gear, and it's highly suggested to use melee gear of any kind. I just love running a tank for the memes. And don't pray melee and have your best melee prayer on. If it's piety, please use piety. So the first thing you want to do is step in these runes, and you do not want to step out of them. And after every 2 attacks, you want to move over to the next one. Well, not attacks, but their attacks. So it's all attack, auto attack. That goes for all moons. And for the Eclipse one here, there are 2 special abilities, which we're about to see. This one I nicknamed the Zuck Ball. With this one, you want to stay behind the ball at all times. And it's okay if you get hit a couple of times, but if you're not staying behind it, you're going to incur massive amounts of damage. So please stay behind the Zuck Ball. Now, with that being said, it goes all the way around, so yeah. And you just, again, want to just stay around the Zuck Ball. And you want to go right over there after it's done and just start wheeling on it again. Please do not pray melee because you're just wasting prayer points. These guys can hit through it, and your only protection is by standing on these runes. The sun runes that are on the ground. And again, it's going to go through the auto attacks, and you should only be able to do this in... While the Eclipse is easy, you should be able to do it in one phase, and then here comes the second special attack where everyone gets dragged in the middle. That's highly just to put your camera the highest you can. And the moment it appears, start clicking or tapping like I'm doing, so you can auto-retaliate back, and you can deal damage to it. As you can tell, the boss is taking massive amounts of damage from me facing it. If you miss it, it's fine, but don't keep missing it, otherwise you're going to be in a lot more trouble. Now, the best way to do this is as soon as it spawns, just press tap and just hit. And after that, should be left with at least 1 HP and just finish it off. Now we're off to the next one. Do note it's also best to have a butterfly net. You can get all these supplies from the crates. And you want to catch these moonlit moths if you have the hunter level requirement. If you're not like me and you have higher hunter than higher than 85, you can catch them barehanded. You don't even need that. Like I said, top off your run energy, and yeah, let's get into the next one. The next one is the easier one. It is the Blue Moon. Now, for the Blue Moon, what you want to do is go in, and again, stay on the runes. And just hit it again, and the Blue Moon special attack either freezes your weapons like this, or the wannabe tornado. All you have to do is hit it and then move out of the way. After the first one, the next ones you can hit it twice. If you don't move out of the way in time, it's perfectly fine. But don't let it hit you multiple times, otherwise, again, massive amounts of damage. So what I do is usually the 1, 2, and then move. And yeah. And now you just want to stay out of the way and just get out of the way of all of that. And we can go right to where we need to be. And start getting the hits in. Now, after all of that, we're going to go through all the auto attacks again. And we'll be able to reach to the next part right after this. So you want to zoom your camera all the way out, and you see those 2 braziers? Just run to them. If you get hit by the tornadoes, you get hit by the tornadoes. Don't just try to dodge them unless you're very low in HP. But it's always best to turn your run energy back on whenever possible. The tornadoes do damage and turn your run off and stuff too. If you don't want to do that, you can stand in the middle, and it heals for, I believe, 50 HP. So, that being said, yeah. You want to just, like I said, heal up. You got to heal up for the next boss. But this one, again, just do the auto attacks, and you should be able to rotate this thing. again, if you use any other combat style like Ranger Mage, it's not going to work against these guys. They have very high defense on it. Now we're off to the last boss, and again, top up on everything, including run. It's not really needed as this boss is more stationary, but it does have some mechanics where you need to move around. Now, as you can tell, I'm just trying to bring up my prayer. Again, you want to have everything topped off, and let's get into it. So let's enter the Blood Moon, aka the one where a lot of people die because they don't understand the mechanics and why this guide has to exist. So, let's get into it. So as you can tell, we're getting immediately wailed on. And every 2 auto attacks move from the boss. Hits you 3 times, 1, 2, 3, move. And here we have the Blood Jaguars, and what you want to do is listen for the audio cues or wait for the pools to stop growing. I would highly suggest having audio, and I'm going to let you listen to this one. So what you want to do is move over there the moment you hear that audio cue finish, and then you want to hit the Jaguar immediately back after it does its attack animation. You also heal from hitting the Jaguars. But either way, that being said, that's the only hard part of the fight. But as you can tell, someone did die. There is bones on the ground, so rest in peace, mate. Okay, so this one is the Blood Rain that's going to happen here. And what I like to do is move right where the next attack spot is. And just wait right there and just keep an eye on my feet in case any blood spot forms. And you'll see the most unfortunate thing where one formed and I didn't see it because the rune was in the way. But it's fine. It only heals just a little bit, but due to that heal, I wasn't able to go through one thing of this. But again, you just want to follow all the way through. Go all the way around, and you want to make sure it's all good. And unfortunately I had the Blood Jaguar back, but luckily I can just show you more of this. So again, it's not that hard, but please have your volumes on or just wait for the pool to stop growing. Apparently that's what people have said, and yeah. As you can tell, I moved a little too early there. And with that being said, just finish off the boss. Or repeat until it does finish. And, of course, with that being said, we're going to just go through that. And we're just going to go ahead and run to the loot room. So after you do all of that, it's time to gather your loot. An average run should take between 5 to 10 minutes. As you can tell, so it doesn't take that long. However, due to the difficulty that a lot of people are having, yeah, and I'm able to do this on mobile, by the way. And look at that, I got a rare loot. Off to the bank it goes. So this is Nathan from Dark Strife. I hope this guide helps you. I'll see you later. Please like and subscribe if you want more of this, and let me know. I'll see you later. Peace.